alright on this lonely, lonely, lonely Monday, but I'm gonna stream for you today. The second time. Oh, second time. Alright. Hi, Chris. Chris has been sitting here talking to himself for the past half hour, so that's nice. Freya's here, Amada's here. The funny thing about it is you guys think you're the only ones here when you're talking to yourselves for 10 to 30 minutes before it starts. But you're not the only ones here. There's still 20 other people, or not 20, but probably a half dozen other people just watching you. Just watching you talk to yourselves. It's not, you're never truly alone. Not on my stream. But then sometimes you are probably, because I live... Oh, boy. So, a lot of exciting things going on right now. I'm very shiny for some reason. What's this about? Why am I so shiny? Whatever. Hey, Candace. Hey, Silver Sky Dragon. Good to see you again. I hope you're not staying up too late. Moonlight, hi. Things are happening very quickly. Nerdbot calling me about wanting to do stuff. My buddy from my old job calling me, wanting me to maybe interview for a job. Lot of things happening. Supposed to get in touch with voice actors. Supposed to be writing a thing. Supposed to be putting on clothes. Guys, I don't know. I gotta feed my cat, give her medicine pretty soon today. I got a lot of things to do. Then I gotta go and learn a whole new character. Got total party kills after this tonight. It's 2 streams plus a 3rd stream for your entertainment if you like it. Oh, man. I snatch a wig off. I do that all the time. My own best friend. Moonlight's back. Okay. I want to hear about this job. Yeah, so I'll tell Amada about it, but I'm not going to get too in-depth about it, because there's a good chance it's not even going to happen. But if it does, I'll be pretty happy about it. Silver Sky Dragon's not very late where you are. Good. I'm glad to hear that. I need to catch up on comic book stuff. And I need to know what you guys have been reading and what exciting things are happening in comics around this time of year. Are you reading X-Men? What's happening with the X-Men? The Fantastic Four? I guess Fantastic Four are all dead or whatever. What's happening with the Avengers nowadays? Is there anybody getting married? Did anybody die recently? What's going on with the Justice League? Superman, Wonder Woman, anybody, having any problems with new big bad villains? How's it working out? So, I got to study up on that stuff, and I just got to make a lot of things happen before tomorrow. It's not very late where I am. Congrats, good luck. I know there's a new Loki comic. Oh, there is a new Loki comic. Is it just called Loki? Because I feel like I saw something, and it was just called Loki, and it's kind of looks like Agent of Asgard Loki, but he started to turn a little bit, started to go bad a little bit from the images that I was gathering. Let me do an image search. I'm going to search for that right now. New Loki comic. What do we got? New Loki comic book series. Yeah, he doesn't look all that nice. It's got the Loki with the kind of spirally thing in the O. Well, yeah, maybe I'll check that out. Don't really know how he's doing the thing with the hammer, but whatever. That's Agent of Asgard. I don't know, guys. Alright, so maybe I'll have to look into that. Got to write some things as well, but I just got home from work, and my bed is more comfy than writing things. Yeah, I hear that. There's a lot of more comfortable things to do in life than work at all, ever. Or do the things you're even if it's not work, if it's obligation. Like going out at night. It's tough. You get home from anywhere. Even if you're getting home from just being at home all day, you don't want to go out. So I'm fighting that myself, Candace. I'm just I don't want to do anything on my free time or my non-free time, which is also pretty much free time. So it makes me feel bad because then I talk to my friends and they're like, oh, I miss you. And I'm like, yeah, I could literally hang out with you any night of the week. But we haven't hung out any night of the week. And I can't justify it. And it makes me sad. X-Men are looking to have a much better agent to represent them for Kevin Feige over at the MCU. And that abomination of the last film. Yeah, that was a pretty bad film. I did not like Dark Phoenix. New Loki comic. Guess I gotta buy a new comic now. Yeah, let's see if we can. Let me show you guys what I'm seeing. This is what I'm seeing with the new Loki comic when I search for it on Google. Let's say game image. Image 2. Sure, let's call it that. Okay. Browse. Desktop. Oh man, that's not big at all. So when I search for the new Loki comic, this is what I'm coming up with right here. Really? With the thumbnail? Just show me the goddamn picture, please. Alright, well, maybe it's better that I don't have access to that. Image 2. I don't know. It is what it is. There it is. Save image. Properties. Save. Browse. Loki cover? Is this it? Yeah. Okay. Image. Oh, too zoomed in. It's too zoomed in, guys. Let me figure this guy out. Just gotta keep downsizing him here. Downsizing. Oh my god. It's too much. It's too big of an image. It's a slow reveal, so just hold your horses. You've almost... Okay, you've almost got the whole logo now. Oh, we got almost three of the letters. Just gonna keep going after it. Yeah, you see how he's not looking too nice about anything here? He's looking a lot more mischievous than the Agent of Asgard we usually see. So, that's cool though. He's got the Rainbow Bridge behind him. It's obviously got some sort of either Mjolnir situation or an illusion of Mjolnir. So who knows? Let's all look into it together, and then maybe we'll all die. I don't know. Maybe not. So that's what the new Loki cover looks like. But, show. Let's show that. New Loki comic. Hey, Cadence M? Is that right? Cadence. Yeah, why not? I'm not much of a comic book fan, but I do know your Loki presidential campaign videos are accurate to the comics because he did run for president, also posed as Deadpool's father at one point. That's weird. When a bitch wants to fight your friend, can't walk, was made fun of at Walmart, so I punch her in the face, snatched the wig off her, cried, but worth it. Well, Moonlight, you seem like you've had a very interesting encounter. I don't encourage you to get violent with anyone, even if hopefully you can just walk away from any sort of skirmish like that, but you know, you stood up for your friend, so at least there's that. I need to catch up on comics, just haven't gotten around to it, but I must make myself get up in like 40 minutes and then I'll write. You'll do it. You think Loki in the Disney Plus series will get a new outfit, and would you work on that cosplay? I don't know, Nolan. I didn't want to really do Ragnarok Loki because I didn't love that costume, but it ended up happening anyways, so we'll see. The truth is, I don't love making cosplays, and I don't love commissioning them, and I don't love ordering them and spending money on them, but if I end up with more money and time, then yeah, we can do it, but I wouldn't hold my breath if I were you. He's got a smarmy look, so is Loki now an emo millennial? He's something. I don't know. I think he's just got a trendy haircut and a point to prove, so we'll just have to wait and see how that turns out. What a weird cover. This rainbow bridge thing is like abstracted. Huh. One way or the other. We'll figure it out. Hey Wraith, welcome. Just glad you're stopping by. Need to reread the Agent of Asgard series and actually read Vote Loki because I bought it and never read it. Yeah, I only have one of the comics, I think. I have one issue of it, but I don't have the whole thing. You can call me Cadence. Okay, Cadence, you got it. That's the T, says Moonlight. So yeah, maybe I'll check up on that Loki series, see what it's all about. But god damn, I don't feel like spending money on comics right now. They're really going with the time travel concept for Loki. He would probably have several different costumes for the Loki series to fit whatever timeline he's in. Yeah, Wraith, I don't think they're gonna. I don't know. Time travel would, because of, it's supposed to be that he's being set up to be an alternate dimension Loki who escaped from all of the Thanos stuff with the Space Stone, which means that he would have to steal an entirely separate stone to start traveling through time, which makes me confused as to why they revealed an image of him in a potentially period piece 1970s America a few months ago. But you know, we're all waiting for it to actually happen. We can't really comment until we know for sure what the deal is. I think if they're I just discovered Nutella filled M&Ms and I'm thriving. Oh my god, don't tell Amada about those. Amada will maybe eat herself to death on Nutella M&Ms. Those are like two of her favorite things. She might have already gotten into them. I don't know. She might be just dumping them in the hopper as we speak. Oh no, she's already got into them. It's like when you find out global warming's real and we're all gonna die. She's already got the Nutella M&Ms. They're in her mouth right now. I really hope the time traveling thing is just a farce, because I think it would be better to do some kind of Agent of Asgard thing, especially since he has the Space Stone. So how would time yeah, exactly. You know what's going on. Oh, Amada knows about him. Well, maybe I'll be a good boyfriend and hand deliver her some next time I pass by Ralph's. Just have to get some Nutella M&Ms for my girlfriend. Thanks a whole lot, Freya. God. I was just talking about how I didn't want to spend money on comics. Now I gotta spend it on M&Ms. A crate of M&Ms. Man. Can't find the Nutella M&Ms to try. Yeah. Seems like when you make a new type of candy like that, it's either a forever thing. It's either one of those things where it's like, hey, you remember when peanut M&Ms first came out or whatever? Like, I'm trying to think of a different thing. Like, remember when Diet Coke first came out? And that, or it's like, hey, you remember that type of candy that used to be available and now it's only available in like certain parts of Mexico and like occasional dollar stores? Like, that's what I think the Nutella M&Ms look like. Of course, they're probably going to be expensive because Nutella's expensive, right? I'm gonna find out. I can't find the Nutella. Okay, you don't suppose that Loki is going to gather all the Infinity Stones for himself? I wouldn't put it past him, Chris, but I don't think a television series is going to be prepared for that kind of budget. I think what will probably happen is you'll end up with a lot of what do you call it? Multiplicity sort of situations where Loki ends up gathering several of himself from different multiverses, multiverse branches, and kind of integrates that into sort of his multiple illusion sort of deals. But I don't know. I'd like to see I'd like to see him sort of amend the death of. I don't know. I'm not going to talk about it because then we're going to start getting into what happens in movies and stuff. But what else is there? I'm thinking 2012 Avengers will try and find the same with 2012 Thanos. I'm just reminded of Hannibal Lecter being incognito when he escaped. Yeah, I mean that's what Loki's all about, Nolan. So it's like when Loki goes missing, you might as well just not even bother anymore because it's kind of a lost cause at that point. He can look like whatever. Oh, and a little kitty cat. Hey, little baby. What are you doing over there? You wanna come over here and get some pets? Okay. Hi. Hi. We didn't have any pretty good cat in the morning stream, so now that's my boots. Let me get a little more slack on this guy. Hey, little bud. A touch. Okay, so proof that she's doing all right. Gonna go get a little drink of water behind the backpack. And there's your cat time for today. That's your daily dose, your Mondaily dose of pretty good cat. That'll work. What else is there? I doubt he would. Doesn't really make sense for him, at least MCU wise. I know something in the comics happened where they had him. I only saw the comic. Yeah, I mean, hey Karen, I feel like Loki with a time stone would be cool, but it's not really necessary because Loki sort of already did all the time. Like he's already been alive for so long that it's like you might have something like a Neil Gaiman-esque The Life of a God story, where it's Loki talking about like, yeah, you know, I look like one of you who was, you know, to a human being I look like I was born in late 70s, early 80s, whatever. But the fact is I was there when this happened, and then it's a lot of episodes that are flashbacks to great moments in history or something like that, and Loki shows how he was influential in history. I could see that happening, but I don't know. It's all gonna come out in the wash. Nobody knows. Good Lord. So I want to reiterate tonight that I will be on Total Party Kills. For anyone who enjoys RPGs, tabletop RPGs, and is willing to tune into Scabby Rooster, I will be playing my favorite Displacer Beast, Dirk Remington. That'll be fun. And a couple of my buddies from Dimension Dorks will be there. Can't wait to start doing Dimension Dorks again. Oh boy, that'll be fun once I get back on track, but it's gonna be a while, I guess. Trying to find Loki is like a mother trying to find a lost kid. A super Walmart during the middle of Black Friday. Good luck, Avengers. All right, little specific, Chris. I get you. But yeah, I don't have a lot to talk about. It's weird doing this twice a day, because then I have to kind of go over the same stuff twice. A couple of you that are here now were here this morning. Did anything interesting happen this morning? Nobody hurt themselves. That's a nice change. Nice to know that no one's like in the hospital for new injuries. Still a couple people in the hospital for old injuries or pre-existing conditions. God bless America. I'm not going to talk about politics, even though current events are depressing. I'm trying not to speculate about the series a lot. It's going to be 2-ish years before it comes out. Media has disappointed me a lot lately. Try to avoid being hyped for anything now. Just the usual self-inflicted. Oh boy, you hurt yourself. So Amada scared the shit out of me yesterday with this. I guess she didn't sleep in, or had trouble sleeping or something, and so she's like, oh, it's so funny, I have these like glowing shapes in my field of vision, and she's like describing these like arcs of strobing energy, and man, it sounded exactly like a story of, oh yeah, before I got told I have cancer, I have this weird thing in my field of vision, and I was like, Jesus, this is it, huh? Like this is how the beginning of the end. And then she looked it up, and it's like, no, sometimes you can have like this invisible migraine that you don't have a headache from, but it makes your eyes have little lightning bugs dancing in front of them. So that's all. And Amada had it confirmed for her by her sister that apparently that's about something that's pretty standard. We'll still be hyped for anything Godzilla related, because even the worst Godzilla movie is still pretty awesome. Hard to mess up giant monsters destroying stuff. If you say so, Wraith. I wonder what you thought about Pacific Rim, because not that great of a movie, but kind of like Godzilla. Almost fully recovered from the bad sunburns. That's good, Nolan. See, we're all on the mends. Seeing Disney Plus is great. When is Disney Plus happening? Don't you have to, like, are people starting with Hulu and then moving into Disney Plus, or what? Like, what's happening there? But I guess that's another one. You'll be hearing, it'll be like the top news of the day when it happens, and then everyone will have Disney Plus, and I'll be like, I don't know, I don't have it. Price is $7 a month. Good idea, I guess. No, and I don't know if it's $7 a month. November 12th. Oh, that's a ways away still. Get it, Netflix. I'm still rooting for you. I'm still loyal to Netflix. They've treated me well for the past 10 years? Oh man, have I had Netflix for 10 years? That's unbelievable. I haven't actually seen all of it. The main actor freaks me out because he looks completely different shaved versus bearded. Fair enough. I just had to update my portfolio site, and I had to go through all the different movies that I got to work on at my old job, and it was like, oh yeah, I did get to work on Pacific Rim, and I did get to work on Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters, and I did get to work on Katy Perry, A Part of Me, and stuff. So it was fun thinking about Pacific Rim and how much weird shit happened in that movie. And then watching Pacific Rim 2, like how they just went fucking buck wild with it. Those movies never did well, though. I don't really understand why. I think it's because they were called Pacific Rim and not like Monstertrons or Earthbots, or I don't know, some other like weird, really dumb title. I feel like Pacific Rim was a little too intelligent for its own good. Keeping Netflix but dropping Hulu. Very small library for me. Plus, with Hulu, you need to buy more networks. I heard, Nolan, that if you get Disney Plus, it comes with Hulu anyways, because Disney just bought it. Raven Faye Bowie. Oh, thanks, Raven. He is the doctor from Crimson Peak, and he was King Arthur in Legend of the Sword. For a long time, I thought they were different actors. It's true. He does look very different. Hey, Manon. Speaking of giant monsters, Marvel Comics did introduce a new hero a few years ago, the American Kaiju. It's a hero created by S.H.I.E.L.D. that can turn into a Godzilla-like monster. Let's see what that looks like. The American Kaiju? Let me see what that looks like. Oh, yeah, it looks like Godzilla, alright. Let me see if I can... It's kind of all over the place. How can they take that? How can they make that be a thing? What? Alright, hold on a second. I'm going to show you guys a picture of the American kaiju. Save image as. Save. Add. Image. Okay. Browse. There he is. So, this is the American kaiju. USA. It's not a good time. Any last words? Huh. I guess they did it. Although, I don't know why the American kaiju looks exactly like Godzilla. Like, he's got the spiky protrusions on his tail and back ridges and stuff. They couldn't have gone even a little bit off the original design plan. That's crazy. But, you know, that's Marvel's call to make, not mine. So whatever, man. Whatever, man. So that's the American kaiju. Disney, I think Disney bought something. It might not have, was it Hulu or Vudu? It was Hulu. I'm pretty sure they bought Hulu. So if you get Disney Plus, I'm pretty sure it comes with Hulu. And they're just going to probably end up shutting Hulu down, taking all that content, dumping it into Disney Plus. Tempted to get Disney Plus. I don't know if it's worth it for the few things I'd want to watch. Raven, I got a feeling that if you're tuning into a Loki broadcast right now, you're going to end up getting it. I got a feeling that I'm going to end up with it as well at some point, but we'll see. That is a thing, Silver Sky Dragon. It is, in fact, a thing. So, I don't know. There's weird shit going on all the time in comics. I don't... He's even got an American flag on his head. So stupid. Like, do they genetically engineer him to have a flag on his chest? Or did they just paint him like that once he was already created? American kaiju. What a foolish world we live in. He's basically Captain America in the body of Godzilla. Weird. Disney is keeping Hulu. They will have 2 streaming services. Boy. I want to see an American kaiju live action movie. Make it happen. It's not going to happen, Chris. There's no way. There's no way they would ever dump that much money into a monster movie about a Godzilla with an American flag on its chest. I was into the American kaiju thing until I saw his design. Thank you, Marvel Comics. You managed to mess up giant monsters destroying things. Yeah, they kind of did. I agree, Wraith. I think it's very tacky. I don't think that's I don't think it was a wise move on their part to make him look like that. There's so many different things they could have gone with. And then they fight him with a giant robot, just like Pacific Rim. Who knew? Who cares? Why? All he says is USA, I guess. Whatever. Anyways, guys, that's about all the time we got, and we've wasted so much time on American Kaiju due to Chris's flagrant, distracting comments, but that's good. Kept us rolling, so thank you, Chris, for contributing that and having us talk about American Kaiju. But for now, I'm going to get ready to go to Scabby Rooster. Probably also going to try to eat something before I go. So everybody, have a great night. I will be seeing you again soon. And you know where to find me. And if you don't, then you can pretty easily find out. But in the meantime, I'll see you in about a week. Maybe a little sooner if you tune into Scabby Rooster tonight for Total Party Kills. But miss you. Love you. Bye-bye. Bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. It was terrible music and a terrible sound and a terrible thing when they made the American